But if someone starts a fight, you make sure you're the one who ends it. That's the rule. Otherwise, you're going to be bullied for the rest of your life. Word to the wise, okay? They grow up into weaker husbands, even weaker scholars. When they interpret the Quran and look at their background, they'll be like, no, there is no jihad in Islam, no fighting, no, with the hand, oh no, this is a zaif hadith sort of a thing. The hadith that you quoted, you know, we have to have middle grounds. Quran says, find common grounds between you two so that they can listen to you. He's putting this ayah at the time of Israel and Muslim conflict. So us protesting in Birmingham right now, because there's protests going on right now, protesting for Palestine, showing that you're present but not present, not actually doing something about it, is worse than not being present but doing something about it. You know what I'm saying? So I know you're talking about domestic husband-wife companionship, but look at the implications here. Put yourself in the under pressure and grow into a stronger Muslim. I need strong Muslims. Wherever I go, whenever I see a religious Muslim, he's the weakest of the society. The Prophet ﷺ says on the day of judgment, people will be trying to kill themselves on the day of judgment, bashing their heads on the ground so that they can die. If you're saddened by the news of a girl being born, you have a mental disease. Okay? Otherwise, they're going to keep quoting the Seerah and the Prophet and, you know, the Ashiq Rasul. He had a daughter, Fatima. It's the biggest sunnah. Allah, you didn't choose it. You didn't make a girl or boy in a kitchen. Allah chose a Fatima in your house, and then you go sad. You call yourself a Muslim?
You know what? So the next question, out of the 175 questions we got from your podcast, this next one question that I'm going to put forward to you, we had this repeated about 47 times. It is linked to exactly what you just saying, Fitan. And I'm going to twist it a little bit, but I'm going to put the question in front of you.
Any daughter of mine, if I were to marry her with a man and if you tell me he's divorced, I'd have a question mark. Okay, what happened, man? I'm not saying you're evil or anything, but you still have some questions to answer. There's no doubt about this. Let's call a spade a spade. A girl getting divorced gets up the bigger end of the stick from everybody, even her own folks. She gets the bigger end of the stick. But that does not mean that men feel proud after getting a divorce. We look up to men who divorce. That's not the case. They're as dented as anybody else compared to any other man. Okay, why do you think most men, even knowing that they should divorce, they do not divorce their wives? Even their women are forcing, even their mothers and fathers are forcing, but the hardest thing to get from a Muslim man is a divorce. You were raised as a Muslim to raise the white flag the first chance you're gonna get. You're not a Muslim, sorry. You're not a friend of ours, you're the enemy. We need bloody, sweaty, torn apart, shattered, battered, bruised Muslims in the way of Allah. We don't need people sitting in their living rooms crying out, literally crying out of what the atrocity of the world is going against us and, you know, Islam is in danger. No, Islam is not in danger because of them. Islam is in danger because we have learned to cry too soon. Too soon, actually, so soon. You know, it's the nature of being a man. If your boy is not bruised and battered before he turns 20, there's something wrong now. He's not going to be able to perform the big things. This is how this planet Earth is designed. Allah Azza wa Jal, when He sent human beings to this planet, He sent us to get hurt. The only thing I suffer from right now, I have a 600,000 people IMS movement. And all I'm coming about is every single day my problem is incompetent Muslim men. Every single time I rely on a Muslim man, he lets me down.